Notts County Talk at Meadow Lane. Notts County have beaten Southend United 4-1. You asked for it. We've got it. We've got Neil back on the channel. First time this season. Neil, how are you?
Not so bad, thank you. Not so bad at all, thank you. Yeah.
What do you make of that result then?
Yeah, it was all right in the end. It was done. Started a bit sticky, I think. It seemed a bit, a little bit slow, a little bit off the pace. But I said at half time, an extra 10%, and I didn't think they'd live with us. And yeah, they did well in the second half, very well.
Their first goal, well taken, but it was a little bit sloppy, wasn't it?
Yeah, just the defending. I think, maybe it's just the fact they've had a week or so off. Maybe that's what did it. I don't know, but yeah, it's just a little bit slow at the races. I think first half, but Birchnell said they've got some half decent players. That it was Zach Brunt, isn't it? The Sheffield United,
yeah.
Etc. And he took it well. He poked it in there. And, went in near post. I suppose Sam might be a bit disappointed, but I think they're harsh to hold him responsible, but should have cleared it.
On that point of Sam Slocum, I thought, whether they've worked on it in the 2 weeks, I thought he was a lot better today. Yeah,
well, we were saying it's funny. I suppose it's for him, although, playing to his feet is something he has grown up with, but not as much as Pato did. You think young goalkeepers now, this is probably the norm for them, is to have that ball at their feet and possibly to take a few little risks. And so I think Sam's probably had to learn a little bit more. Fair play to him, he does. He's a very good goalkeeper. Crikey, we're very lucky to have him. And sometimes the way we play, I suppose, that passing football and out from the back, that's going to happen. You're going to. Birchnell said, there's going to be times when it won't quite go right. But when it goes right, I think that's the thing. Is it can really open up opportunities. I love watching it. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I know some people don't.
It is hearts and mouths at some points, isn't it? Yeah. But obviously we've got the new signing then. So Dion Kelly-Evans, not well enough to play. Yeah. Richardson comes in. How good was he?
Oh yeah, I think first off, I think it took him a little bit of time to probably get used to the team in the environment of playing in a competitive match. But I think second half, geez, how quick is he? I mean, a ball inside fullbacks, he's going to beat 9 out of 10 fullbacks every week, isn't he? Crikey, he's quick.
We saw none of that pace first half, so it did surprise me second half. But he seems to have linked up with Vincent already.
Yeah, well, a couple of mates of mine who are Forest fans, they said, he's a good player and he is quick. And yeah, when he burst forward, but he also had then the presence of mind to play it just the right ball across. He didn't try and spank it across. He put it across correct area, and Watto just put it in. So yeah, fair play to him.
Cal Roberts as well, back on the score sheet. We've got a vlog going up later. I did say I think that Roberts will get one today. He was a lot better, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think people have got to remember he's been out. Wasn't it? It was the best part of 2 years, wasn't it? Really, year and a half. Yeah. Well, he's not just going to suddenly pick up where he left off, and he's playing slightly differently, as he's alluded to himself. So he'll always come good. He's a quality player, and he is. Each game you just see he's getting a little bit better and a little bit more like what we know. But I still think there's a way for him to go. He's a long recovery from what he had. So
yeah, I think you can see that in some of the tackles as well. He doesn't want to go in and get hurt. He has pulled out of a few of them today, but that's not his game, is it? That's why we've got other players on the pitch.
Yeah, well, I saw an interview when he was saying and going through his injuries. Crikey, we didn't know, and quite rightly so. The club don't want to advertise, but geez, he went through a very tough time. So fair play to him.
He did, yeah. Final point. Obviously, it's so important to keep winning. Every single team above us has won today. Chesterfield get a late winner. Boreham Wood have won with 10 men. Chesterfield coming up. Not long now. Are you confident this side, the way we play second half, are okay to go to Chesterfield and challenge for a win?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Because at the end of the day, they play when it goes wrong, when the football is played right, and when they play with the confidence, and they've got to play with that tempo. They can't play with the first half tempo. They've just got to step it up and move it about quick. And a word on Matty Palmer. So lucky to have him. He's such a good player, and whenever you see him with the ball, on the ball, or just closing someone down, you don't have a worry. He's an all-round complete player, and well worth man of the match. Certainly today and in other matches before. Very good player. We're very lucky to have him. One of the best signings, I think, of the close season. Yeah, definitely.
Neil, thank you for joining us. I'll let you go home and get warm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mate. Cheers.